and they'll shoot way past where this thing is. Look how far away that is. Look how, I mean, look at our little arrow, our little indicator here. And the splotch of where it died was way over here. That's literally double the range. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here. We're in Mindustry, and I just wanted to show off some of the stuff I've been working on lately. I've really been taking a deep dive into the new logic system and having a lot of fun with it. So I figured I'd show you guys some of the things I've been working on, drop some knowledge on you guys, show you some things maybe you don't know. So let me show you some of these builds. Right off the bat, I built a radar, which I thought was actually pretty cool. Let's get this down here. I'll show you guys exactly how this works. This is the old version. I have a better version. Well, quote unquote better. We'll see. You guys will be the judge of which one is better. But let me throw this down real quick. Right there. Let me move this one up a little bit better. There we go. I'll throw this one down here. And let's go over here. Let me see. I'll sit here-ish and we'll let the minions come. And hopefully you guys should be able to see. Trying to make sure this red doesn't show up. There we go. So we have a radar showing us where the red enemies are. So I thought that was really cool. And, you know, it's not something you'd see every day, really. So there we go. That's the radar. The, I guess, 1.0 or whatever. The beta version, maybe. All right, let's get this one fixed really quick, and I'll show you. I also have a smaller version of this if you don't want to use something so big. But let me show you the upgraded version, which I thought was pretty neat here. Let me see, radar upgraded. This large upgrade, yeah, this one right here. This one I thought was a lot cooler simply because it has, you know, has the circle as the scanner bar, and it works exactly the same way. So we'll get the monsters coming at us here. And it should show up on here just the same. And it's a much larger display. And I just thought it was cool having the animation on it, which actually took a lot more work to get going. But I thought it was pretty cool. Just add a little aesthetic into things. I've been told that people don't like the scanner bar version as much. But, you know, maybe you guys have a different opinion. Let me know which one of the ones you prefer. The other one or this one? This one I think looks cooler. But you know what? It's not always about looks, and sometimes simplicity can be pretty important as well. All right, let me see. What's the next thing I want to show you guys? The next one, I think I'll show you a nice turret feeding example, but to do that, I'm going to have to rearrange this wall here real quick. So let's rebuild the wall in a better way here. Let's do something like that. There we go. So sometimes being able to feed turrets ammo from a you know, a unit is actually really helpful. Let's say, for example, yeah, I think I'll throw that there right that. We'll put in a little mini wall right here, just so hopefully we take a little less damage from things. We'll see how that goes, because they like to shoot past here and shoot at an angle. Anyway, so this will be fed. Oh wait, this is the range. This is the this is not the turret feed example. I'm sorry. This is the range example. So this works just as well. Hold on. Let me get a... I think we need a... Do we need anything for this? Hold on. Let me just... We don't... Yeah, we don't unit bind for this one. Okay, so this is an important one. A lot of turrets have much longer ranges than you think. You see this range for this duo right here? You might think that's its max range, but it's really not. The max range automatically for a duo, I think, is 12 units. But it can actually shoot up to 23 units away and still hit something. It just won't do that automatically. So if you manually control the unit, you can almost double it. This is literally one short of double. So let's go ahead and get this one going, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Look at the range difference when this one starts shooting. You'll see it in just a second. They finally get within range, and they'll shoot way past where this thing is. Look how far away that is. Look how, look at our little arrow, our little indicator here. And the splotch of where it died was way over here. That's literally double the range that you get by just controlling it with a microprocessor and saying, hey, is there something in range? Shoot it. And how I do that, as I just snuck a little hail in here, you need something with a longer radar so it can actually pick up things. And it says, okay, there's an enemy in range. Here's the XY coordinates, and you feed it to all these guys to say, okay, shoot at that XY coordinate, and they do it. and I'll have the schematics for all these guys. You can copy them down below. I'll have a workshop link, and I'll have the actual file posted somewhere, probably on the Discord, so that you guys can get it if you're interested. Let's move on to the next one. I thought that was really cool. Literally getting double the range on your turrets is absolutely insane. It makes duos a lot better than they were beforehand. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We have, that's a turret control. I'm looking for the turret feeder. There we go. This is one we're gonna have to feed the turrets with a unit. So let's say, for example, here, feeding, you don't want scorches to sit back. Like if you want to liquid cool scorches, you'd have to put liquid in front of them and then have them be fed from behind. And then you're moving them even further away from the front line. And these guys have no freaking range to begin with. But you feed them with a turret, you feed them with a unit, it makes a world of difference. And it's actually pretty cool. It's just something to show you guys how that all works out. Let's get a air factory out here. There we go. We'll get we'll get power for it, I suppose. Let's get that going. And it's going to need something or another. It's going to need silicon and lead. So let's get those going. Item source. Silicon. There. And lead. All right, it's building. Give me a moment, and I'll come back when he's built up. All right, it took a little while, but our guy got built up here. And look. He's grabbing from the container here, and he's filling up these automatically. I'm not controlling any of this. This is all being controlled by the microprocessor, and he's just filling them up one by one. Say, okay, which one in line is the one that needs ammo, and he'll keep going back, and he'll top them all off. And this is, no conveyors involved, no nothing. You just have a single mono can take care of this whole line. Let me wait until they're full. They're full enough. They're full enough to where it don't matter. So let's go ahead and send a wave over here. And let's watch these scorches just totally demolish whatever comes this way. Because they're absolutely going to. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to throw up my radar schematic because I just like looking at it. Whoop, wrong one. Wrong one. Large, upgraded. I think it's this one. There we go. We can watch enemies come on the radar. So anyway, that's it right here. This, like I said, this automatically fills up your front turrets with pyrotite here, and it's actually pretty simple at the end of the day. Just getting this up and going, and you don't have to have conveyors up in here messing things up. You can do this, especially if you have a front line that's really, really congested. You're trying to get as much as you can out of everything. You can forego conveyor lines entirely. Feeding the absolute front, you can just feed things into containers and grab them from there and feed them with units. I think that is a great way to help maximize your efficiency in your front line. There's, you can only fit so much stuff. You might as well get rid of the conveyors and let units do things for you. And so like I said, I'll have that schematic down below so you guys can figure out how that works out. Let's see what else we have here. All right, the last one I wanted to show you guys was a poly healer. Unfortunately, I didn't have the poly built yet, so I had to, come back after I had it built up. So here we go. We have a poly builder here running around healing everything, and it's actually really simple to get it up and going. I'll look at the code here with you guys really quick. So up here we have the bind code. So, if unit not false means basically if we have something bound, go ahead and skip binding it. And then we go ahead and check, okay, is this bound unit that we have a reference to still alive? If it's not, we should go back and actually bind to something. I've run into the problem with just a regular skip bind. If sometimes something dies, you don't rebind to something else. It keeps trying to use the same thing over and over again. So I found that to be a really helpful thing. And this is another one which is really simple to get out there. And it's actually just really helpful to have and be able to use. So I'll put that up on the workshop for you guys to check out yourselves. And, play around with it. I think all these things are actually pretty cool. I'm really, really enjoying the logic side of this game. It's I've actually never really cared much about schematics before now. It's like, yeah, I'll just build things on the fly, but logic, you can't really do it efficiently on the fly for the most part, especially the more complicated you get with things. So having just really cool things up and going and ready to just shove out there it's pretty cool, I'll be honest. Like I said, I'll have these on the workshop. I'll have links in my Discord and in the comment section. Actually, in the description, sorry about that. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Anyway, this is kind of what I do on this channel. I play indie games every single day on the internet for your enjoyment. So if you're into tower defense games, base building automation games, or vehicle engineering games, won't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content, smash that like button, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.